So really it goes back to the cogito. I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am. So this seems to me one of the most concrete places to begin an epistemological journey. But I think that a lot of people, first of all, underappreciate the importance of that doubt element. And secondly, Descartes himself was very hasty in terms of how he ended up resolving the total problem, by appealing to his intuition that there was a good God, and that's how he secured, I guess, his knowledge of the world and all of this. But for me, actually, the kind of doubt that led Descartes to the cogito is, I would extend it even further. I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am, thus I exist. That's a nugget of gold there, right? But that can be refined, because the thing is, this notion I that appears in that sentence, right, is quite a problematic notion, right? It includes a whole bunch of assumptions that you and I might not even agree about just exactly what I consists in. And not only that, but if we take seriously the demon hypothesis that he's responding to, in some sense that I notion is in thrall to the whole illusion, what you would think of as the I, if in fact everything is deception, is going to be very different, in fact, to what actually is real or is true, or is the true nature of your role in things. For me, I prefer to settle on something more general, which is just, I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am, therefore I can be certain that something exists, right? No matter what, there is something which is true. That much is secured, I think. And then the question just becomes, what is the nature of that something? And so then I sort of start, it just goes back to that thing about, you have to start with what is the most secure epistemic foundation. And I think that is the cogito. But for me, it's like, okay, so what are the kind of assumptions that go into the cogito? What seems like a presupposition that the cogito is making, Like when we talk about this somethingness, obviously the I and these forms, these modes of thinking, doubt, think, these seem dubious. But my thought is that no matter what ends up being the case, once we've established that there has to be something, then the question is, well, what is that something? And no matter what that something is, data is going to be an applicable description, because data is just the most generic notion